Saturday morning, my crypto friends. It's November 16th, which means it's cold outside. At least it's sunny. But yeah, can't wait till May. I'm not a winter person. But let's get on with it. The Bitcoin news. Here we are, Mark's Crypto Corner. Unscripted. Apollo Currency signs MOU with nation of Lesotho as part of blockchain initiative. What does that all mean? Something to do with Africa. What's next? Africa Initiative announcement. Lesotho. Nation of Lesotho signs an MOU with Apollo Currency. For more information, visit the website. This is Mr. Anthony, Chairman of Apollo Africa, Minister of Communications, Science and Technology in the country of Lesotho. I've never even heard of that country within Africa. There's a lot of countries in Africa, probably very small. This guy, head of legal, Apollo Africa. I must mention I'm sick. I shouldn't even be doing this report. Let's pause this. Okay, press release. Multifunction crypto platform Apollo announces MOU with the nation of Lesotho to improve the private sector, employment, poverty, and education. November 16th, today, Santon, Africa. All-in-one cryptocurrency platform, Apollo Foundation, is announcing an MOU with the nation of Lesotho to help develop and implement blockchain technology in various government departments. That's good, because it's probably a third world country and they need some extra type of monetization. Okay. IRS voices concerns over crypto kiosk. I've used one of these recently. It was pretty seamless. Okay, the IRS has announced that it is investigating crypto kiosk ATMs with concerns regarding tax evasions, as well as the possibility of money laundering, controlled substance purchase, and similar crimes. Well, you can do that anyways with Bitcoin. It's just another way of getting Bitcoin. Crypto ATMs and kiosks have become an increasingly popular method of purchasing cryptocurrencies as well as withdrawing funds from among the United States-based crypto users. So, if you have purchased Bitcoin through one of these machines, you're putting cash in because they don't take bank-linked debit and credit cards or any type of cards. So you're using cash only. So if you had like an under the table job or, some sort of cash that you didn't claim taxes on, you could buy Bitcoin and just purchase stuff through your Bitcoin wallet. I don't think the government would know. Interesting. Never really thought of that. Of course, I'm not really scheming to make any type of rip-offs for the government either. But that's an interesting take on what could be possible for certain types of individuals. However, Bitcoin is here to stay. I'm pretty sure that horse has left the barn and the barn's burnt down. Okay, so crypto ATMs and kiosks have become an increasingly popular method of purchasing cryptocurrencies as well as withdrawing funds among United States crypto users. Because you could buy crypto and put it directly to your exchange or directly to your crypto wallet, where you could, I suppose you could buy illegal things and not pay taxes, or buy things legally, I guess, with Bitcoin and still not pay taxes. Interesting. So now the IRS is going to do something about these machines. I don't know. They'll find a way to screw things up for you. We'll see. However, next on the docket, I don't know what that says. Probably like Policia or Russian police. What do these letters even mean? BBC investigation links Russia's top FSB to $450 million exchange collapse. A BBC investigation has revealed links between Russia's intelligence agency, the Federal Security Service, and how is FSB a short form for Federal Security Service? It should be FSS. And the collapse of the WEX cryptocurrency exchange in 2018. One of the site's co-founders claimed that he was forced to hand over customers' wallet data, and told money, around $450 million, would go to the FSB fund. That doesn't sound right. Not at all. It sounds like the government was in on that, for sure. Yeah. Don't trust the Russians government. I mean, Russian people are nice in general. Along with Chinese and Asian people, it's their governments that are really sucking, right? Let's see. Audio recordings. There's audio recordings. Okay. So there, Russia's ripping off people, and global trend against cash intensifies as China joins the squeeze. Good, because China's government, since the British rule left in 1999, has been nothing more than a build-up to communism. And we in the West do not like that communism stuff one bit. For various reasons, a growing number of nations are experiencing the rapid development of cashless society. Well, it was already cashless society because the government made it that way through the financial institutions by using your debit and credit card. Just a bunch of ones and zeros, digital. And you can log onto your bank account and see what the ones and zeros represent. Paper money may become extinct in some countries in the not-so-distant future, prompted by the spread of private and decentralized cryptocurrencies and the threat of losing control over their monetary policies. More and more governments are now working to screw you up. That's right. They're like, hey man, this is not going to work out. Venezuela, here's a good example of an economy that's gone down the drain due to the greed of the government. It used to be a really rich country, lots of oil there, but for some reason they can't seem to get the right people involved to run the country properly. What a bunch of wankers over there. So yeah, some countries are just back asswards. China renews war on crypto activities to seal loopholes. Yeah, China. Okay, Beijing has renewed its war on crypto activities just over 1 month since President Xi Jinping lauded the potential of blockchain technology. According to the official document from Shanghai headquarters of the People's Bank of China, it's not the People's Bank of China, it's a government's Bank of China that the people have to use, and the Shanghai Municipal Financial Regulatory Bureau, the authorities have launched a new campaign to shut down all cryptocurrency users. They're trying their best to get a hold of their people. I wouldn't want to live there. They have to know everything you're doing. They don't even let relatives overseas contact their relatives in China without spying on them. It's bad over there. Communism doesn't work. Sometimes neither does democracy or fascism, but you gotta find a balance. I don't think communism and fascism is the way to go. Democracy really kind of rules, even though you get stupid people in government like Trudeau and Trump. It's funny how their first names begin with TR for tyranny. Okay, so onward we go. Tether fights back, dismisses weak lawsuits. Okay. The company behind the dominant stablecoin Tether has just notified the U.S. District Court in New York's Southern District of its intent to file a motion to dismiss its outstanding lawsuits. Tether USDT is the world's largest stablecoin, but also one that has faced controversy, accusations of manipulation, centralization, and more. Yeah, well, it's what I trade against and have holdings in, so we might have to use another coin. Or maybe token. They should have a token, maybe. Let's see what else. Crypto exchange Bitfinex seeks case dismissal over Bitcoin bubble. Hong Kong-based crypto exchange Bitfinex. Okay, Hong Kong. Pleading with court for the dismissal of a $1.4 trillion case in which it allegedly manipulated the 2017 Bitcoin bubble. The exchange claims that the plaintiff's cause of action had no legal basis, terming it frivolous. It probably is true, frivolous. I mean, it's frivolous because Hong Kong government is just trying to screw people out of new technologies and advancement in financial technology. They want control of their people. It's better to catch flies with honey than vinegar. Earlier, the plaintiffs filed a class action suit against Tether, Bitfinex and others, accusing the Hong Kong government of sticking their fingers where it doesn't belong. I don't know, really, but I think if it's got anything to do with Hong Kong and the government, there's all kinds of murky waters in there. Royal Bank of Canada patents point to crypto exchange launch. Interesting. Looks like somebody threw some rocks at the RBC there. The largest bank in Canada by market capitalization, Royal Bank of Canada, is reportedly opening a cryptocurrency exchange. Patents have been discovered that reveal some of the technology the RBC may implement, which could be used to bring digital currency trading to the bank's 16 million clients. Also read bankers start to recognize Bitcoin's revolutionary blank, I don't know. But if you get the bank involved, it could be good and bad, because it might be easier to track your assets and earnings for tax filings, but also the fact that the banks are knowing what you're doing, I guess, might stop fraud and stuff, but still, it might be good, it might be bad. But there are other companies linked to RBC that the RBC owns and runs, like Moneris and that kind of thing. So I asked the question a few years ago if Moneris was considering Bitcoin, and some people laughed. Some people seemed to be a little bit more in the know, but weren't saying anything. And I think this is part of that. So payment systems in Canada may be backed by RBC accepting Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. And I knew back then even that the banks would be missing out on something if they didn't get on board. That's for sure. So we'll see how that plays out. And next, we got some lovely little Bitcoin images. The crypto company is reinventing the wallet. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, there's plenty of wallets out there. Trezor's pretty popular. MEW, my Ether wallet, can hold several types of coins and things. You wouldn't think there was much to improve about a cryptocurrency wallet, save for a few UX improvements here and there. Was to reinvent a surprising amount, as it turns out. This year has seen a resurgence in wallet investment and innovation, with VCs throwing funds at startups intent on reinventing the humble wallet. The humble wallet. Well, I've lost my wallet about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And not my crypto wallet, my physical back pocket wallet. So now all I got is a bunch of cards and no wallet. I say forget the wallet. But the crypto wallet, that's more important now. Will China adopt blockchain for its social credit system? Probably. They said blockchain would bring freedom by challenging world governments and greedy financial institutions. Yeah, also you're going to use blockchain against you to keep you under control. Cracking down on gamers as well. Now, you can't play games after, 11 p.m. in China if you're under 18. I mean, that's a little bit far-reaching to control your society. I think China may be on this big boom, but they're going to crash one day. There's going to be a big revolution or revolt, and it's happening now. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but there's going to be definitely some changes coming from on that side of the planet. They said blockchain would bring freedom by challenging world governments and greedy financial institutions. Well, as we can see, greedy financial institutions are getting in on the blockchain. Okay, but what if blockchain is the ideal tool to enable totalitarian? Can I say this word today? Totalitarianism. I'm not gonna spend too much time on pronouncing that. It's a challenge. Okay, so it's not something I say every day. Totalitarianism. So check up on that word a little later. What if China moves its social credit system to blockchain? A few weeks ago, Chinese President Xi Jinping, I think you say that way, I don't know, surprised the world by calling blockchain an important breakthrough on how they can control their people. Man, China government sucks. You hear that, China? Your government sucks. That's why so many people come here from China. Okay, so on that happy note, hit the Facebook button and sign up to my email list there, and you'll get some cool stuff. And please join my Facebook group if you don't mind. And you get some updates and stuff throughout the week on what's going on in the Crypto Corner news. And thanks for listening. I sound sick today and it kind of sucks, but hopefully next week we'll all be a little better. Thanks for listening. Cheers.